Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and I figure I may as well do another reporting to this because I already did react to the characters in stream not too long ago, and I figured I may as well give you guys a shorter version of the news. So here we are, we're getting Christmas as an end of month gacha, and this time around, thankfully, it's just a regular seasonal banner, which is good. We barely got any seasonal banners this year, and I'm not taking into account the swimsuit Bambis because those characters were still labeled as 1,000-year blower characters, and thus were way more limited. This one, thankfully, they'll be returning in like 4-ish months time by the time we do get Golden Week, 5 months, and potentially even as fillers for the 10th anniversary. So in my opinion, this is really nice. It keeps the game a bit healthy, and you guys can choose to skip, especially because we're going to be getting the end of year banner in a month's time from now, and normally that gives us the next meta breaking characters. Last year we had Ichigo and Yuha. Both Ichigo and Yuha are still really good, and Orihime was a very toxic PvP character, and guess what? She's still good in PvP despite getting hard countered by Renji. So you guys can pretty much expect more so the same quality of characters overall. This Christmas banner, in my opinion, I feel like it needed to be a bit better because you guys can choose to skip this. I don't think it's that crazy of a must summon besides for, you know, range Quincy once more. So going over this entire banner, the individual banners, unfortunately, they suck. They suck. They're not that good. And yeah, sure, you have Yami here, but guess what? This Retsu is going to be replacing Future Society Ulquiorra, so if you guys plan to pull for Retsu, and you guys already have like Ulk, yeah, this character is replacing Ulquiorra. That's all you guys really need to know. So they pretty much made Yami dead again. So yeah, Nemu on the other hand, the individual banner sucks. ISANE, you have a super link slot potion link right here, which I don't mind. Nothing wrong with that, but other than that, yeah, that's all you're getting your orbs worth out of. And I guess Amari for a full stamp 30%. But now going over the entire banner, Retsu is going to be yet another character made for Guild Quest, and she shares pretty much a similar skill set to the likes of the Power Basby, who else? The Mind Candace, 1,000-year blower Rukia. You guys get the point. So, yeah, she inflicts process on her entire kit. She does at least have an EX move, but going over everything else, yeah, she has Quincy Killer plus. Her EX move is basically an AoE all around her and can allow her to heal her teammates, which I don't mind. Like, it's actually not that bad. The soul trait is full stam of 35%, which is actually pretty darn good already. Innate skills, she does come armed with Havoc of 20%, Sharpshooter, Sprinter +1, and then the 6-star abilities, well, here we go. Already back to the Guild Quest skills. I'm so sick of this. Frenzy +2, Frenzy +3 in Guild Quest, Killer effect of +30%, 50% in Guild Quest, and a range damage of 10%, 30%. And then the rest of the skill set, she does have 80% SP boost, full stamina damage boost of 20%, strong attack breacher's time of -12%, weaken immunity, weaken defense, increased element chance against Quincy's, bombardment +1, and debilitator of +5 seconds. No Berserker once again, but at least they gave this character 55% full stamina damage boost, 35% from the soul trait, and 20 from the skill set, which I don't mind. Like, I definitely don't, but these killer effects and range damage, in my opinion, just need to go. Like, just make room for freaking Berserker, damage to paralyzed enemies, because, like, I'm genuinely getting sick of this whole goddamn thing, if you guys ask me, and it's kind of the reason why I don't like Zombietta in the first place, and sometimes even Candace. Just pretty freaking disappointing, if you guys ask me. But she's going to be replacing Future Society Ulquiorra for the Guild Quest rotation specifically, since she kind of has way more DPS over him, and yeah, she'll be able to do a much better job than him in Guild Quest. Funny enough, even though this character has no Berserker, but once again, she has more full stam, and you can pretty much get away with doing so. Up next is going to be Nemu. Now, this is going to be a Nat character, but thankfully, guess what? This is a Gauge character. Now, I gave this type of character hate because the first one to get it was Christmas Nell, because if you guys did not know, Christmas Nell was a character that would get most of her damage out of the gauge. And I'm gonna be honest, nowadays, I prefer NAD characters like this Nell or 1000 Year Blower ISANE that pretty much gives the attack buff. In the case of Nell, on the other hand, yeah, once you get the gauge active, you'll have Flurry +1 enabled, and then you'll get DR of 30%, which is kind of wasted. But all you guys need to know is that it's a normal attacking character with a Ligier NAD string with Gauge Rampage and everything else. But the thing about this character is that her DPS is kind of a bit lacking without the gauge, because she only has Flurry +1 with 30% Bruiser and then 20% increased speed attribute character normal attack damage. But then once you get the gauge active, you'll unlock the extra Flurry +1, and she'll be basically playing like as if she's a Flurry +2 for that short instance. But also having Gauge Rampage just makes the character stronger, because you can just fill up the gauge again and activate again to keep the Flurry +2. So yeah, and of course is a booster with barriers, and also had complete status immunity. What we're seeing with Nemu is pretty much an exact replica of that Nell Yell, but better. By that, I mean now, once you get the gauge active, you get Bruiser of 100%. No longer is the DR a thing, and she also has a better baseline Bruiser overall in her skill set, because she has 35% normal attack damage soul trait, plus has Bruiser of 50%. That is already way more stuff compared to Nell Yell, and look at all the other stuff as well. She has Sprint +1, Long Reach of 20%, DR against Quincy's of 20%. Kind of a throwaway ability. I would have preferred something else like full stamina damage boost, since she does have barriers on her kit. And yeah, look at this. Flurry +1, Bruiser 50, Enhancer, Poise, Sharpshooter, Strong Attack Reach time of -12%, Multi-Barrier +2, Complete Status Immunity, Gauge Rampage, Booster, and Start Gauge of +70%. Yeah, easily a better Nell Yell, and I definitely want to say that she is probably the second best NAD character that we have in the game, right behind 1000 Year Blower ISANE, so close to surpassing him. But like, other than that, I do like this character. It's a nice breath of fresh air, and the good thing about this, there are no GQ skills. Look at this. Like, if you want to use her for Lemon Burger Quest in slot 1, I think you might be able to do so now that I think about it, huh? Yeah, I like this already. I definitely like this. Please do more NAD characters like this, please. Or just, I don't know, introduce to us another NAD character with the attack buff. I would actually greatly appreciate it. And if you want to use her in Arena, she's also toxic as hell in there. She gets freaking last ditch, bro. Seriously? Oh my god, man. Oh my god. And now ISANE, guess what? We finally get ourselves a farmer after over 6 months. The last one to be a farmer was Swipsomania. And guess what? This character would have been perfect if it were power. Because power is still lacking the best farmer. Guess what? She's speed. God damn it, Caleb, bro. We don't need another speed farmer. Hello, hello. Are these two characters not enough? Are these two characters not enough? Like, Senjumaru, being the ultimate farmer that she is, still cracked, has not fallen off at all in the slightest bit, and can farm both super potions, droplets, and potions. This Tensa, same exact thing. The only difference is that he is not immune to everything, and he doesn't have Frenzy +2, whereas Senjumaru does have it, but this Tensa is still pretty damn insane as a character. I still use him to this day for co-op, and he's aged like fine wine, even with me having him max transcendent. So like, did we really need another farmer for speed, bro? Did we really need it? Yeah, Caleb are just trolling at this point. So yeah, if you want to see everything else that this character has to offer, she's a holo killer, crystal jewel drop of +30%, and the innate abilities she does have Sprint +1 with guard break plus hits hidden enemies, havoc of 20%, defeated enemy bonus as well, which is interesting. She gives out 20% more strong attack damage to the entire party. 40, you recover 20% stamina, and 20, you get 20% movement speed. Okay, I don't mind it. It's a farmer at the end of the day, but I can see this being pretty solid in the likes of Lemon Burger Quest. And her 6-star abilities are actually not that bad either. She has Frenzy +2 with Berserker of 50% debilitary of +2 seconds, 40% damage to drained enemies, strong attack recharge time of -12% with complete status immunity, and then has the farming skills, such as power droplet drop of 30%, power link slot potions of +5. For the first time ever, super power link slot potions of +10. So this is the first time being implemented as a skill, because normally when it comes to these +10 super potion characters, they get +5 on the skill set and +5 on the soul trait. But the important thing is that you can use the soul trait to make any one of your characters into a super potion farmer, which was pretty interesting, and now it's as a skill. And 80% SP boost, and then increased status element chance against power attribute enemies. So, yeah, pretty nice skill set, I'll definitely say, but she should have been power, if you guys ask me. Like, if anyone's reason is to summon for ISANE because she provides +10 super power link slot potions, I have to be realistic with you guys. If you guys have pulled Aaron Yarrow from BBS tickets like I have, and most of the other people have, and the fact that he's coming back in banners a lot more frequently now, you guys kind of don't really need him, because you can just use Tensa and slap on the Aaron Yarrow link slot potion link, and you can still farm +10 potions, like as if it were nothing overall. Or you can even use the character to still farm that, so it's like, it's not a big must-have, but if you guys are summoning because it's ISANE, because this character barely gets any good units, yeah, I can actually understand why. And this character is going to age like fine wine for when it comes to farming content in the game. The issue is we didn't need another speed farmer. We needed it more so for power. Power's still lacking that. Like, they trolled so damn hard, it's not even funny. And then here are the fillers. The fillers are not that bad because it's only seasonal characters. So you have the likes of this Tekna now returning. I think this is the first time she returns as a filler, because Shunsui already returned in a 1000-Year Blower banner, which I believe had Candice and Masque de Masculine. And then you have Future Society Orihime. She was in the Mugetsu banner. She's still available to pull from, fun enough. And then this Noitora, who is a great super potion farmer for Heart. Momo, Droplet Link at the end of the day, or Droplet Farmer. Mashiro, Super Potion Link. This Yachido, I think she farms potions. Oh no, she was a Droplet Farmer, just like this Momo. So, my bad. And then +10 link slot potions. Ultimate Farmer for power, which is not even an ultimate farmer because he freaking sucks. And then you have this Hallible right here, which is a potion farmer and a coin drop farmer. So it's a 50-step banner. I wouldn't really recommend doing 50 steps because these characters are going to be back and you're mainly pulling for seasonals anyway. So like, I wouldn't really recommend it. But for those that go to step 50, you're going to be getting the same anime ticket where you can pretty much pick any available 1000-Year Blower character, which starts from round 1 all the way up to Ishin and Masaki once more. I don't recommend doing that. I have to be honest. If you guys want to go 50 steps, do it on the end of year banner, because that banner should give us way better characters to pull from and all that good stuff. So don't do that. Don't do that. So just be careful with your orbs if you guys are planning to summon. I'm not summoning. If anything, I would want to do the discount multis for Nemu once her individual banner is out, because I'm more so interested in her overall, and because I kind of need a more up-to-date NAD characters for the ranged Quincy Killer Guild Quest. But besides that, yeah, she's really good. If you guys ask me who the best in banner is, for Guild Quests, you want to pull both Retsu and Nemu. That goes without saying. You need both of the characters. But if I were to pick my overall character that I like the most, ISANE and Nemu. By far. By far. I like them more. But that's just my own biased opinion. But other than that, yeah, let's just look at the gameplays.
Trait is damage inflicted.
We're just looking at the gameplays. That's all we realistically care about. We already know that this character is going to be replacing Ulquiorra for the ranged Quincy Killer Guild Quest.
Now for the strong attacks. The first strong attack surrounds the character and attacks forward.
Yeah, this is basically Giselle's SA1, which I do like. I've got no problems with that.
Here is the second strong attack. Strong Attack 2 deals damage around the
SA2 is basically going to be 9th Anniversary Kenpachi's SA2, or it's Concord Ichigo's SA2. So other than that, 900 AoE all-rounder, or it's a 1080 radius AoE all-rounder. And then a full-screen 1200 radius. So yeah, the kit is actually really good. I don't see this character underperforming under ult. Like, this character is going to be really good in Guild Quest, but outside of it, she's basically going to be a Frenzy +2 character with 55% full stamina damage boost. So, yeah. With 80% SP boost. The Salt Bomb is pretty cute though.
And that wraps it
Alright.
up for Retsu.
Up next, let's go to
Power attribute
Nemu.
and the skills when her gauge is fully charged.
The nat string is pretty sick.
This means
That's all you
that
guys
when
need
her
to see
gauge is
here.
activated,
So yeah,
she gains a massive ability to deliver thanks to aid combined with skill.
let's just look at the strong attacks and the special move animation.
Here are the normal attacks. Her normal attacks are a string of 4 ranged attacks.
Yep. I might be wrong, it might not be the Liege nat string. It seems range collision, but still, I'll take this kind of nat unit over the Flurry +1, Flurry +2, and Guild Quest with the extra ranged flurry attack. I'm so done with that, honestly.
Strong attack surrounds the character.
Yeah, it's an 800 AoE attack. I don't mind whatsoever. And then the SA3 should be pretty much full screen.
Is the third strong attack. This attack
But other than that, the kit is pretty much very similar to Christmas Now, which is crazy.
Finally, a special move, Delivery in White.
Aww. Sunflower Mayuri, bro. Yo, they clearly teasing.
Soul Trade is crystal attacks can all inflict strain. Plus,
wait, are these 1,000-year blower characters? No, they can't be. They cannot be. Don't troll me, Caleb. These better be regular seasonal characters, man.
Let's trade.
Anywho, here's the kit for ISANE, so, yeah. There we know the skill set, bro.
Now for the strong attacks.
Yeah, Suction Vortex, which I don't mind. As an SA1, it's always going to be better than as an SA2. Looking at you, freaking 1,000-year blower, Rukia.
Here is the second strong attack. Strong attack 2 deals damage.
And the SA2 is seemingly going to be like a 3k length beam with 1020 width. So yeah, the kit isn't better than Tensa and Senjumoro, which is pretty crazy to think. I don't know why they gave her that kind of kit. And then the SA3 is full screen. But yeah.
Finally, a special move.
Let me know what you guys think about the characters, because I feel like it could have been a teeny tiny bit better for Retsu. ISANE should have been a different attribute. But I'll definitely say though, ISANE easily has the best soul bomb out of the 3. Nemu's cute, Retsu's cute, but ISANE just...
Those were the character intros for the anime.
I just like it more, man. I just like it more. Lastly, let's go over what else has been shown in the data. We're going to be getting the Awakened Epic Raid for Bambietta, and these are going to be the bonuses. There's going to be an ultra difficulty for the Awakened Epic Raid, so it's going to be harder. It'll be very interesting, and these are the bonus characters. If you don't have any of the bonus characters, just make sure you bring your best DPS unit and just carry the other bonus characters, and you should be able to clean out the shop like as if it were nothing. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Limit Break Request is also going to be back on December 1st. I'm going to be making a different type of video breaking down the best characters to use, but if you guys want the direct answer, slot 1 is mainly going to be catered towards Retsu. If you do not have Retsu, Ishin or Swimsuit Meninia should be good. Slot 2, Oetsu. And slot 3 is going to be for any tech character. You can use Gremmy, Giselle, 1,000-Year Blower, Shinji. Like, it doesn't matter. But slot 2, you mainly need Oetsu, and slot 1, Retsu. So, yeah. Finally, Retsu, Makoto, and Amaga are getting resurrected. And fun enough, Retsu got a pretty solid resurrection overall, where she picked up Havoc on the innate abilities, 16% purity, plus an additional 40% purity for the 6-star abilities, which is actually pretty darn nice. I don't remember if she had Guard Break. She might have had it in the past, but Longstride definitely wasn't there, so I think that the upgrades are pretty good. No Pierce Iron Skin, but like in Link Slot Trials, if you want to use this character, she'll be a bit more fun. She basically has the same kit as Liege, so yeah, that's pretty much about it. Amagai, he picked up Guard Break, Soul Trait, damage to burning enemies of 20% throwaway ability, if you guys ask me. And the rest of the skills, he just picked up damage to burning enemies of 20%. And then Makoto, he picked up Havoc on the innate abilities once more, damage to lacerated enemies of plus 20%. And I think his Berserker went up to like 10%. And then he picked up damage to lacerated enemies. He might have had Guard Break before, I don't remember, but yeah, the good thing about this is we're one more premium banner away before the 5th anniversary resurrection, so by January time, I do expect it that we're going to be getting them. If it's not January time, then by the end of year, more than likely. That's when 5th Annie, Ichigo, and Byakuya can get resurrected, unless they want to do Can't Fear Your Own World. And finally, some more Datamined info. So shoutouts to Miri here this time around. And yeah, with this, here's what else we're gonna be getting. We are gonna be getting yet another 1000-Year Blower free single, and this time the characters are going to go all the way up to Basby and Robert. So now there's a chance to even pull them from the free updated single. More free multis are going to be on the way. These are seasonals only, and then we have the point event Datamined as well, and these are going to be the characters that you will be needing, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So shout out to Miri this time around, and of course for some of the leaks from U-Batch as well. So yeah, thanks again, homies. Thanks again. Yeah, let me know about all of this in the comment section down below. Either way, I'm gonna be skipping. If I have to summon, I'd rather do some discounts on Nemu's individual banner. These characters are gonna be back nice and shortly, more than likely as fillers for the 10th anniversary. So I can breathe at last, man. I can finally skip a banner and have my orbs for end of year. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that way you guys are up to date with my most recent videos. Oh, and tomorrow I can finally showcase Shinji at Max Transcendence, because Squad Zero is going to be back ranged. So if you guys want to tune in, make sure to subscribe. Take care, lads. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.